So, this is where you've chosen for your final resting place. You're gonna pay for this! Fighter in the universe!
His signature is pretty lame. I don't expect him to be big and flashy attacks, but that just looks awkward. Moving on to his supers, Saiyan Soul and Explosive Wave. Both are good and fine. For the Gallic Gun, it has a nice effect of adding that little sphere around him. It isn't exactly the same effect as in the show, but it brings the two closer. His rush is just awesome in every possible way, and he knows it's awesome. Just look at his face before he fires that blast. The ultimate fits now. That was the last attack this Vegeta used, and it was used to try to kill Frieza. If that doesn't count as his strongest attack, I don't know what will.
Don't touch me! With this? I'll blow you away!
His signature is much better in this form, more of what you would expect from Vegeta. For his supers though, only one stands out. The rest are what you would expect and not much else. His blast rush though is great. Since it isn't a full rush, it's just the blast at the end, so not as good as the rush from the previous form, but still a great attack. The ultimate has an issue. So since this can be Cell Vegeta, it really doesn't make sense to have Big Bang Attack as an ultimate for that era. Not like he fought in base form at all then. Maybe he could use it. Who knows?
Rumble and fear! I am a mighty Super Saiyan! God!
I have one question here. Why would you use Gallic Gun since he has maximum flasher? It's just a better attack. Amazing Impact is great. First of all, it's a counter move. All counter moves have an innate coolness to them since hitting someone with them is insulting in so many different ways. You might say it was made worse since it's a counter super, but I think that only made it better. His command super is okay. Not bad, but nothing that great. His ultimate is basically the same as his previous form, but the color of the two is different, which is a nice change.
I'm Super Vegeta! Super Vegeta!
This is the only form of Vegeta with a different ground throw, and it's great. Slamming someone into the ground face first is always fun to do. He switches out his beams for Big Bang, as expected. Once again though, it doesn't look the same as the other two versions that were ultimates. Like the counter in his previous form, the one here follows the same reason why it's good, except of course for the fact that it's better. Getting to see the target writhing in pain makes it more fun and evil. The ultimate is great, seeing the opponent's defense get blown away and then swallowed up by the massive beam. Yep, good stuff.
Alright, here I go! I'm the Saiyan Prince! I can see you!
In terms of new attacks, he only adds one, the Command Super being that one. It's short and sweet. Nothing really exciting about it, but it's a decent beatdown. The final flash here is much better than the previous form. It just has a lot more chaos and destruction in it. Plus, you can see the beam hit the person dead on while everything around them is getting destroyed. Lots of new stuff here, starting with his wall crash. Oh man, that's brutal. Throws them into the wall and then just beats them into the rocks. Plus it leaves you right in front of them to start beating on them normally. His signature is a beatdown, just a little combo to beat on someone. Use it after a wall crash for a nice combo between the two. For the supers, his Big Bang is fired differently, which is good, but the biggest thing to note here is the beam. Instead of just hitting the target, you get a nice little scene of the beam going through them. The only problem I have is why have it fade to black instead of white? It's off.
Don't mess with me! This'll finish you off! I'll take you down! Follow this!
Not much to comment on here. This is the only form of Vegeta with Final Flash as a super though. Following the pattern of giving Vegeta a good rush is the one here. It's pretty good overall, but not the best one he has. For the ultimate, well, this is a what-if form, so there's nothing to compare it with in terms of the series. But as an idea, I like it. Taking the basic beam and making it the big and ultimate is a good idea. Also, it looks like none of the other ones. This is clearly the strongest out of all of them. The only thing I wish they did was change the name of it. Add some prefix to it. Don't just call it Gallic Gun.
I am #1!